Hey guys, thanks for joining us on our YouTube channel at Flippin Hippos. I'm Star the Flippin Hippo. Today is Sunday, November 24th. Yesterday I talked about 5 easy fixes to increase your eBay sales, and today we're going to talk about 5 easy fixes to increase your Poshmark sales. So let's just jump right on in. Number 1, a lot of closets I've seen lately have not utilized the Meet the Posher. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, when you first sign up, there's a Meet the Posher where you can put, it's a not for sale item in your closet, and you put a photo of yourself and some information introducing yourself. Because Poshmark is such a different beast from eBay, people actually want to see more personalization on Poshmark. They want to know who you are, what you're about. If you are a social media influencer, you can put that in your little Meet the Posher. You can direct people to your YouTube channel or your Instagram. You can put your eBay store. They really don't care if you advertise other platforms or social media ads. In fact, they kind of encourage that. And you can let people know a little bit about yourself. I do recommend using an actual photo of yourself and not one of your brand. I guess it looks more personable if it's a real person. I used to have like our Hippo Hut logo, and then Sydney suggested to me to change to a photo of myself, so I put one of me with Henry back there and Hannah, and I did see a little boost from that. I think people just want, on Poshmark, they want it to be a little more personable, and if they look at your closet, they want to know that you're like a real person. Even if you're a business, you know, they want to know that you're a person, I guess. So make sure that you utilize that Meet the Posher listing. Mark it not for sale. Put a photo of yourself. You know, you could talk about whatever you want, as little or as much as you want. Some people are just like, hey, my name is Leslie and I've been on Poshmark for 10 years. And then other people are like, hey, my name is Star and I'm a YouTube influencer and I'm on Instagram. It's up to you how much you put in there, but I would at least put like a little intro and your photo. That leads me to the sales. So number 2, you should be running sales on Poshmark, and you're probably asking me, how do you do that? It's not like eBay at all. You can do anything you want on Poshmark. You can literally say, I'm going to have a red dot in the title of everything that I want to go for $8 this weekend. And then you create a listing with a photo that you create, a sign. You can create these on Canva or PicMonkey for free. And I've actually done videos on this before, so I'll have that pop up at the end for you. I've actually done videos on where and how you can make these for free. But I'm sure you've seen them on Poshmark and you know what I'm talking about. People just make these little signs that'll say, all red dots are $8, or hey, if you guys buy 3 items, I'll knock 25% off, and give you a shipping discount. You get to create whatever kind of sale you want. Make your sign that advertises it, and then just make sure that you're sharing it so it stays up top. And I should have said that about the Meet the Posher too. You want to make sure when you share your closet that you share that last so it stays up at the top. It's right there for everyone to see. And then any sale signs that you have, you want right there at the top as well. I also recommend, this isn't one of the numbers, but I do recommend that folks keep some more expensive stuff up top just to make your closet look really desirable. So utilize the ability to make these not for sale pictures or signs for your closet and advertise what kind of sales you want to have. You can also set up an automatic bundle on your closet. You go to your phone in the settings, and I haven't done it in a very long time. Ours is set up. I did it one time. I think I had to Google how to do it. But my seller tools on the phone, you can go there, and inside of there you can do my seller discounts, and then you pick your bundle discount. So again, just to recap, you go to your phone app, go to my seller tools, my seller discounts, brings you to this page. and then you pick how many items they have to put in the bundle and what percentage they get off. This is an automatic sale that will go through on your closet no matter what. It's advertised at the top of the banner. So if you've ever been in the closet where it says this seller offers 20% off 3 items, that's how they set it up. Then if the buyers add 3 things on their own to a bundle, the system will automatically give them that discount and they can just purchase it, versus them having to add things to a bundle and then you having to send them an offer. I recommend doing all of it. I recommend setting that up for whatever kind of an automatic bundle you want. And I also recommend other sales and having signs, just kind of personalizing your closet too. Keep your signs on brand. If you're a beach themed name, you know, put flip-flops in your photos and sand or whatever. If you're hippo themed, put hippos in, you know. Just to kind of keep your brand steady and just to make it real personal. Number 3 is photos, and we talked about this yesterday with the ways you can improve your eBay sales. Pictures are a big deal on any platform, but I really feel like photos are way more of a big deal on Poshmark, where everything is about presentation and everything is a lot more visual. eBay, people search for items and then they just kind of like filter by price or free shipping. I feel like buyers on Poshmark are actually looking at the photos. You're sharing your listings to your followers, you're sharing them to the party. So you want to have really great, captivating, eye-catching, desirable items in these photos. And you can get really creative on Poshmark. It doesn't have to be just a plain white background with your items. Now, if you look at our closet, that is what ours is, because it's just more simple for me to do everything on the white background, list it on eBay, and cross-post it to Poshmark. But if you focus a lot more on Poshmark than you do eBay, you can get the wooden backgrounds, the gray ones or the brown ones. You can get that little furry rug you see people use. There's white, there's black. And then you can put props in, because for whatever reason, folks on Poshmark tend to understand props, and I think it's because it's a more visual-based platform. I think it's because a lot more fashion-savvy buyers are on Poshmark rather than eBay. And when you look at fashion catalogs or magazines or ads, they always use props. If they're selling you a pair of shoes, there's going to be a necklace in the photograph. If they're selling you jeans, they're showing them on a model with a shirt as well and shoes. They show you the whole outfit. And I think Poshmark buyers understand that. Whereas on eBay, I always tell people, do not put anything in the photo that does not come with the sale. Unless it's like a stuffed animal next to a measuring tape. Because people on eBay will expect everything. So if you put a pair of shoes and like a little pearl necklace, they can open an item not described as you because they didn't get that necklace. It's weird. That's the way eBay is, and Poshmark is so different, but Poshmark is different. You can get really creative with your photographs. You can add props. The sky is the limit. Just one day when you have some extra time, go in there and look at some of the folks you follow and look through their photos. One of my favorite closets, and I can't even remember the name of the closet right now, but one of my favorite closets has like a gothic undead theme, and she sells like a lot of the trip items and the punk clothing and the goth items, and she has like skeletons and like Halloween props in all her photos. It's just a fun closet to look at. And then there's another one that's nerd based, and she has like a lot of nerd props. So you can do like any of that on Poshmark. You can be as creative as you'd like, but keep in mind the basics that I told you yesterday for eBay photos. You want a good background. Regardless of what it is on Poshmark, whether you choose to use the fur, the wood, whatever, you want a good background. You don't want a wrinkly old sheet. You want something nice and professional looking. You want good lighting. That is so super important. Lighting is everything. And then make sure you're in square mode on your phone. Poshmark needs square photos. Unlike eBay, Poshmark has to have square photos, and if you put photos in Poshmark that aren't square, it squares them for you and it makes them look weird. Like you could have a pair of jeans folded in half, you know, like the front photo you see a lot of folks doing where you see like the back pockets. It'll cut that off and make it look really funky. or like if you had a full length photo of your jeans that weren't in square mode, it'll just show like the legs. So with Poshmark, you want a good background, good lighting, and make sure you're in square mode. And get creative. Make it yours. Make it, branded. People love that on Poshmark. And number 4, check your pricing. I see people pricing way too low on Poshmark. Here's the thing. People on Poshmark will pay more money. They'll pay higher dollar for items. For whatever reason, it might be back to that how I said more of them are fashion savvy. People who are shopping on Poshmark understand that if they go and buy a brand new pair of silver jeans, it's going to cost them $200. So they are very happy to pay $60, $70 for used, because that's less than half. I just think people Poshmark is growing. They have new markets like the home market and the stationery market. They have new markets. They're attracting new sellers every single day. They're attracting new buyers every single day. So it might be shifting a little bit, but I still feel like Poshmark buyers are just more in tune with what clothing is worth, what it actually costs when it's new, with tags, what it costs at the store, at the brick and mortars. I just feel like their buyers they're just more aware of what items are worth. So where you have that sometimes garage sale mentality on eBay and they want your Doc Martens for $5, over on Poshmark they understand that they're going to pay $75 to $80 for Doc Martens. So I never recommend pricing low on Poshmark. I never recommend fast nickels over there. No racing to the bottom. People pay money for stuff. And on the heels of that, I want to add that a lot of sales on Poshmark are contingent upon offers to likers. That is a huge thing on Poshmark. Buyers will like stuff expecting an offer. They've been trained to do that. That's the way the system works. That's the way the platform is. Make sure that you're leaving room for that. So if you want $60 for your Doc Marten boots, you need to price them at like $72 or even $78, so you can offer 10, 20, or 30% off with a shipping discount to the buyers. They expect that. A lot of sales on Poshmark are absolutely going to be contingent upon the offers to likers. Some folks will just come in and buy things outright. Some folks will come in and create bundles and buy it that way. Some folks will send you offers, but you need to be sending offers every single day, and you need to leave yourself room for that. So you want to price high on Poshmark. Price high. Leave yourself room for those offers, and keep in mind that people pay more. My general rule, when I cross-post from eBay to Poshmark, I bump it up 25 to 30% higher than eBay's price. And number 5, make sure you're sharing. If you want to increase your sales on Poshmark, one of the easiest and quickest things you can do is to share. Poshmark doesn't have anything like promoted listings or anything you pay for to get your stuff seen. You do it for free. It's by sharing. So basically, on Poshmark, if you want to promote your listings, you can just go in and share them. And that's free promotion, or free boost in the search engine, or what have you. So make sure you're sharing enough. Anytime you feel like your sales are down, just go in and share. Ideally, you need to be sharing your entire closet 2 to 3 times a day. Especially the most important time of the day is that last party of the day. It's at 10 p.m. Eastern. You can share everything in your closet to that party. It does not have a specific theme. The other parties throughout the day have themes. So you're only allowed to share jeans or shoes or whatever the theme of the party is. There's 3 other parties throughout the day. But the last party of the night, you're allowed to share everything to the party. There's a lot of poshers on. It's really active at that time. During that last party, there's a lot of buyers on. There's a lot of sellers on. Everyone's actively sharing to that party and from that party. And if you want a really quick boost in followers and getting some of your items shared, go into the separate tabs. If you go into the party on the desktop or on the phone, they have those little tabs at the top that separate them. First look, new with tags, host pick. There's 5 tabs, I believe. go into each tab and share like 50 items from each tab. Your followers and your likes and your shares will blow up exponentially. And it literally takes me to go into each of those tabs and share 50 items for a total of 250 items. It takes me like 10 minutes, 15 minutes at the most. And every time I do that, our followers and stuff will grow by like hundreds. It's ridiculous. So that's a really quick way to get a boost in followers and other people sharing your stuff. But if you want a quick boost in searches, make sure that you go in and share. Ideally 2 to 3 times a day. Absolutely, that last part of the day is the most important. And if you have a lot of items in your closet and you really don't have the time to share 3 times a day the whole closet, maybe share the first time just your jeans and then the second time just your shoes. Like pick a couple categories or one category that you have a lot of and just share those. But it's important that you stay active on Poshmark and that you're sharing actively in order to make your sales. So real quick before I leave, we'll recap the 5 easy things that you can do, or 5 easy fixes on Poshmark to increase your sales. Make sure you have that Meet the Posher up top of your closet with the actual personal photo of you to create an atmosphere of a real person. Make it personable. And number 2, run some sales by either setting up the bundle discount on your closet and or creating signs and sales on your own. You can run whatever kind of sale you want and just create a sign. Look through other people's closets for ideas if you need, but you can create anything you want, any kind of sale. Red dot sale, clearance sale, % off, buy BOGO, you know. And make sure that those stay at top next to your Meet the Posher. Number 3, double check your photos. Make sure you have a good background, good lighting. Make sure you're in square mode. And you can get creative and kind of cool with the Poshmark photos. Number 4, check your pricing. Make sure it's higher on Poshmark. Buyers pay more and you need room for offers to likers. And number 5, make sure you're sharing your closet enough, 2 to 3 times a day. Hit that last party of the day. Make sure that you're in our Facebook group, the Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod on Facebook. The link to join is in the description box down below. The reason I mention it is because I am not publicly offering closet reviews right now, but I am offering a very discounted price on closet reviews to members of the group only. So this is not something that I will put on social media or in the description box on YouTube yet. I just don't have the time to do like tons of closet and store reviews right now, but I have opened that up to just the members of our group at a discounted price from now to the end of the year. So if you're in the group, or if you're not in the group, join the group, and then you're in the group. Anyone in the group, you can look at the announcements, and the thread to get your closet review is there. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the thumbs up before you leave. It really helps the channel, guys. If you haven't already, you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Flippin' Hippos on all social media. Until next time, guys, go implement these 5 fixes to your Posh Closet. Get your sales rolling. Be productive. Make some money. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. You are the best. Bye.